Today we're going to be playing the Recon class here in Forefront, which is a class I know that everyone wants to be good with, but they are not because they're bad at sniping. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you get better, hit your shots with sniping, as well as play the objective correctly. So to help everyone out, I'm keeping everything base gear. I have everything unlocked, including the Behemoth and the Condor. So this is the basic rifle you get with the standard scope on there, and also your basic pistol. However, I did add this to it, so I mean I could take it off if you really want me to. Then we have the line launcher to get us around different places, and more importantly is a spawn beacon. This is going to be extremely important. But let's start things off with aiming. So you want to make sure you are hitting your shots. A lot of people always aim for the head, which I totally understand. You want to get a one shot, one kill. Like that could be, it could be a good shot right there.
Hello, Ryan. Hello, I see you. Yes. Hi.
But for the most part, you do want to aim for the body and get that shot right away, and then immediately use the opposite hand to pull that. So if, once you shoot like this, immediately bolt it. Now, I use virtual stock, which you should use if you're sniping. Now, I use virtual stock, which you should be using if you're sniping. So to do that, go right here into settings, under general, and use virtual stock. So that is going to help you stabilize it with the opposite hand. And when you hold it in front of yourself, you'll be able to easily hold that up. The other thing is going to be moving your arms together. Some people move only their left arm to aim or their right arm, and that's going to mess you up. So when you're actually aiming, use both arms together and move slowly. Don't try to go for those Twitch ADHD type things. You're not going to hit those shots, trust me. And then finally, the other most important thing for sniping is don't always have you aim at the enemy. Let the enemy come into your crosshair, and I will show you what that means in just a second. So there's an enemy way down there, right? So I'm going to look here. Now, most people train their shot by leading it. They go like this, and they keep following them with their arms. You're going to tire yourself out over time. You want to have a dedicated spot that you are aiming towards. So let's say I might think an enemy's going to go onto that vehicle or go there. I want to aim to where I think an enemy's going to go rather than try to chase them. Because if you try to chase them, you're going to run out of breath. You're not going to be able to stabilize for a long time. So here, right there, get that shot. I immediately miss. Hello, Ryan. And I'm just going to aim to where he's going. So we got that hit. You just keep aiming to where he is going and keep shooting. Well, we got the assist on there. We got the spotted assist. Not everything is going to be a kill. Your job as a recon is not always to get those kills. It's to wound the enemy enough so that your team can easily win that firefight. So now that we went over aiming, let's go ahead and go to positioning. So I'm going to jump down, use my parachute, and I want to get a spawn beacon out for my team since we have that spawn. So I'm going to flank around this side and get what's known as a halfway beacon out. A halfway beacon means it's not the exact position you want to be at, but it's good enough to kind of get you there. So in case you do die or your team gets wiped, you have a closer spawn point. So I'm going to set this one right here, right out of sight, and keep moving. Don't fight near your beacon. The other thing is a line launcher. So this line launcher can get you up to really high positions. It turns green to let you know that you can go up there. Sometimes if it's red, don't give up hope. Just keep looking for that perfect spot and you can get it, but just don't get obsessed. Case in point, there's an enemy right there. So we're going to shoot him right in the head and keep things moving. He's got a friend. I'm going to throw the grenade and retreat. So the important thing right here is that I'm going to try and get this line launcher way up there. Got it. Going to pull myself way up here to get to a good spot. And to make sure no one else follows you, break that. You could always put up a new spawn beacon here to get your teammates up here in your squad. But leaving a line launcher up means you're leaving the launcher for the enemy to come flank you. Just listen for what's going on so that the enemy also doesn't put a line launcher. And now you have a good field of view over everyone. So I'm just going to get some literal recon for my team. Don't forget, when you're aiming with your scope, anyone that you aim at that's an enemy will be spotted, like him. Red dot instantly, my team can see him, so everyone can shoot at him. Same thing goes for tanks and everything, but you can't fight tanks yourself, so don't be stupid. So we're in Iceland right now in Conquest. It is vitally important that you don't camp on this one. I know you want to be up there because you have line of sight and a lot of things can hurt you, but try to avoid that. Unless you're a dominant sniper, which I doubt it. I do doubt it. Don't go up there. This is a decent spot for a spawn beacon. I'm not going to put my spawn beacon here too because I don't want to lure additional enemies in there with more sound. So I'm still going to get mine out probably over here on the low ground since the odds of an enemy going this way without a base is low. So I'm going to put it here for safety. Basically, I put the beacons out near bases that I want to help lock down. So since we have Bravo, if they end up taking Bravo back, we can spawn here and have a decent counterattack, but also helps my team push to that back A objective. Basically, the trick to sniping is to not get locked in on multiple targets. It's to understand that there will always be multiple targets, but it's to choose the targets you want to fight. Like him, he's moving. I want to just try to shoot him. I hit him once there. If he's close range like that and you're not confident in your skills, if you hit him, immediately switch to your sidearm and finish him off there. Odds are you will win that duel before he calibrates. But don't keep trying to go for bolt action kills if you're not confident in yourself in close range, because you will lose those fights and then you will be upset at yourself. You'll be like, I should have swapped to my pistol. And yes, you should have. We're going to go by Delta right now to see what's kind of going on there. There might be some vehicles, there might be tons of enemies, but we're going to scope it out. We're going to see what's happening. I see a lot of shots. I don't know if there's a glitch going on, but I'm just going to send in some shots here. A few love taps to suppress him. That guy, we might actually just get a grenade in there because we know he's camped there because we were able to spot him. Now, I'm not going to go directly in there since I am Recon. We will more than likely lose a close range encounter unless we're using our Condor. My job is to assist and spot, and that's what we are going to be doing. Wound him, and then we're going to use our pistol to finish the job. You see what I'm saying about that? If you got a decent body shot, odds are they're at 50% health or lower. So just go for those. Go for what you can go for, and that's my biggest advice to you. And when you have someone in your crosshair, just take the shot almost right away, because the longer you stay on them, the more your muscles are going to get tired. And if you get tired, you'll start going like... So once you have that shot and you feel confident, smoothly pull the trigger. Got some good eyes up here. We're going to hop down, and then we will use this and get another beacon probably over here as we fight, just for the time being. Remember, your job as a Recon is to move around, spot enemies, get your spawn beacon out. Post haste. You see that sniper way back over there, not playing the objective or anything? Don't be like that sniper. He's probably has hit like 2 shots. We have an enemy sniper here. Might have to hold my breath for this one.
We've lost point B.
Got him. In a normal match, obviously, you wouldn't be narrating everything and talking so much. So the more you talk, the harder it is going to be to make those shots. Got him. I'm trying to cover my tanks over here so they don't get RPG'd. But I really don't have the capability of going in here right now. But we're just going to do it anyway. I have a tank to cover me. I have a sidearm, but it's not a strong sidearm. But you got to help out your tanks when you can. Oh no, we don't have to. We lost. Unfortunate. So we are here on Rush, and everyone's favorite map. Now this is a different ball game. Way harder to be successful on this one, especially if you are playing with not the best gear. Like if you're just doing this one and your team isn't really covering you and not aggressive. But don't be afraid to get things like your line launcher out to help your team to get behind everyone. The goal here is to just kind of help spot, go for some of the finisher kills. Don't try to be the top killer, but get a recon beacon out when you can. Go for medics. Anytime you see a medic, take him down. That's the name of the game. Now this has happened. We're going to get a very sneaky spawn beacon out here too, just right behind this guy. And I'm going to start pushing aggro while my team hopefully arms that objective. And if they don't arm the objective, I don't know. I'm going to go back here and do my best to assist them. This is a very sneaky spot right here. An extremely sneaky spot. So I'm just going to go right back here, killing what I can, even though like, I know it's over. I'm really hoping that my team pushes up. I'm so far behind enemy lines, but we're going to do the Lord's work. I'm going to spawn on my sneaky beacon since it's pretty close. So I am completely behind them right now in the sneakiest of all spots. And we can help clear what we can. They just have medics over there like crazy, but it's a simple job. Just harass their back lines. Like I said, your job here as the Recon is to just do crazy Recon stuff. So we were able to clear this one thanks to those cheeky beacon spots and also flanking around and killing their back lines and forcing them to fight us, which was good. So don't think you only have to go for long range shots and everything. You can do it, especially with the basic bolt action. It does a lot of damage. And if you can't hit head, shoot them in the body and then immediately sidearm. Now this next position is extremely important. You need to go on the sides first and get yourself a spawn beacon out post haste. And remember what I said about halfway beacons, because you don't have to get an amazing beacon right out the gate. We're going to get our first halfway beacon out over here if it lets us. Just keep looking for a green spot. I saw one. There it is. And then we're going to keep on moving. I want to move away from this spot. Like I said, this is a halfway beacon, but I do see enemies, so I'm going to spot them, and I'm just going to see where they're going. I'm going to aim for the shots that I can take, not the shots that are going to be super skill shots. Like that guy, we hit him. We knew we hit him. He's going to try to heal himself, and then we'll finish him off. He didn't move. There's another guy right there. Shoot him once in the leg. It doesn't look like it took. Shoot him again. Sometimes the hit reg isn't your friend as a sniper. It just kind of is what it is. But I'm doing my part by marking the enemy over here. So we hit him. He's marked. He got finished off. I'm just doing my part here just to assist. Spotting enemies. I would normally be in comms right now, but since I'm recording a video and constantly talking, I really don't want to bother people. But just keep spotting enemies, because the red Dorito symbol will go above their head. Go for wounding shots like that one. He got finished off because of that. And just remember, keep doing what you can. Hit the shots that you think you could take. He's wounded. Now he's going to hide. This guy's moving up. And we're just going to go for those wound shots right now and let our team kind of do the rest here. We're not the hero. We are Recon. That's the name of the game with Recon. Spot, wound, go for headshots when you can, and take out key targets. Always go for those key targets. So now we can push up, since their team is losing real bad. I'm going to get another beacon just in case this attack fails. And we're going to pop it right up over here. Going to move up a tad bit and help spot any enemies like this nerd, Leroy. I can't believe we missed that one, but we'll go for the second shot. So you see, he's a key player because he was covering that window. That's why I took him out. I'm going to spot these guys in the back here, see what he's doing, see how many of them there are. And I might even get a line launcher down there for my team. So anyone that spawns on me now, we can go this way and get to the very top. So that's going to be for my squad, but any blueberry that goes there too can now get up there. And now we do this. You peek through this little window here. Not the best sight for me, but we have something. I'm going to throw a grenade right down there on him. They're throwing grenades back at me. I'm going to go for some cover. And what I'm doing here is kind of hoping that my team spawns with me. Right now, they're not, which is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. This is a very good spot to control. So if my team wises up and my squad spawns on me, then we will be in a good spot. And if you find your team is not spawning on you, and that guy is being a doo-doo face, move the beacon here. So since they're pushed back, I'm going to go ahead and move my beacon here to encourage more of my team to just move up here. Because I want my squad to do well. We wounded that sniper. I'm going to just keep aggro on him. Let him walk into my line of sight like that. You see how I didn't follow him left and right? I just let him walk into my line and take the shot on my terms. That's what I want you guys to do. Take those shots on your terms. Don't play the enemy's nerd games. And I'm just going to keep killing anyone I see on the sides here. This guy's going to camp right there, throw a grenade. Just keep trying to help my man. He's down. Go for anyone that's a medic. We died, unfortunately. We have our spawn beacon, and hopefully our team capitalized on us. So now with the charge set at A, my job is to kind of make sure that no enemies go there. So I'm going to throw the first grenade down there and just keep shooting at them. Unfortunately, the nade didn't go off in time, but we did kind of give them hell and high water there. But we're just going to just keep trying. Even though our team is, you know, they're not amazing. You know, no one's using my spawn beacon, which is very frustrating. Is what it is, though. We're still doing great, 20-7. So we're going to try a bold strategy. We're going to jump down here and run to the side, maybe get a grenade over there. That hopefully will take them out if they get a little too close to that. We got 2 of them. So our team just needs to step it up here. And that is unfortunate. So don't be these guys. So him, don't be him. If you have a beacon here, always look for those beacons, man. There was no reason we should have lost this point when I have a spawn beacon on the roof and we can just keep putting pressure. It's actually super embarrassing. But as you can see, as an aggressive sniper, you can still do the Lord's work. Now also, if you want to get free XP, just so you know, capping objectives when you're in vehicles and getting kills when you're in vehicles, when you're playing as a certain class, you will still get that reward. So if I'm playing as Recon and I want to level up and I'm like, dude, I just want to get the Dragunov sniper, just go into like a vehicle, tank or something, go right in here, start capping the objective, and it'll count for you, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.